Hello, Ashwin Vidiyala here. I'm reading the Dhammapada, and this is in the introduction. This is a Buddhist scripture, by the way, and it's translated by Eknath Easwaran. And so this is in the introduction to the book. I just read 17, 18 pages or something today. So he was quoting something from the Rig Veda. It's a Hindu scripture. Truth is one. The wise call it by different names. Truth is one, but the wise call it by different names. Now, depending on your religious background and religious upbringing, it might be slightly easier or shit, scared the hell out of me. Ooh. Okay, so based on your religious upbringing, this might be easier or harder for you to understand. Because of my religious upbringing, because I'm Hindu and not very typical Hindu, so this is an easier concept for me to understand. So basically, see, truth is one. What that means is truth is one, but it can be interpreted and presented in many different ways. You know, Hinduism has this philosophy of all religions. It's like all religions are branches of this tree that all lead to the same place. And so your job is to find the branch, the path that you can relate to, that you understand, that you feel comfortable with. Take that path and just go, because they all are going in the same direction. It doesn't care if you're Christian, if you're Jew, if you're Muslim, if you're Buddhist, and you know all the other religions that are out there. Or if you're Hindu as well, I mean, I guess obviously. It doesn't really matter, because all of these paths go to the same place. All of these paths are branches of the same tree. Truth is one, but it is what is the truth is one, but it's called, the truth is one, the wise call it by different names. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, maybe I'm trying to slightly urge you to be a little more religiously tolerant. Because for me, honestly, I have religious discussions with people from different religions all the time. Could be Christian, could be Muslim, could be Hindu, doesn't matter. Because I know, and I like to hear a different perspective, because when you hear a truth from a completely different perspective, a different viewpoint, a different vantage point, a different source, it just validates that truth more in your life. When you see the same principle talked about differently from a different religion, for example, that just kind of gets that principle stronger into your own head, because you've seen it from a different lens. And sometimes you might understand the perspective of one source as opposed to the other, and it might make more sense to you. Doesn't mean you adopt that religion or change to it. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, don't be afraid to expose yourself to other religions in some way, shape, or form. Or, you know, actually, not even forget religions. Don't be afraid to expose yourself to sources of information that are different from the sources that you've been exposed to in the past. Could be in terms of look at a different author, or, you know, did you see what I'm saying? Or look at a different school of thought. I remember actually Ron Paul. This guy is, he is a Republican, but he's also, I forgot what his philosophy is. He's a congressman in America, and you know, champion of free money and all that stuff. Not free money, like basically improving the monetary system, because the monetary system right now in the world is slightly off, and you know, he's trying to get it back, and he's written a book, End the Fed. And I remember he told me, even though he's, you know, strong Republican, actually I forgot what his school of thought is. It's not Republicanism, it's I don't remember. It's hold on, I'll remember that. It was I don't know. Whatever. I don't remember. Yeah. So basically, he was saying, for the longest time he's been a subscriber to a democratic publication, and that perspective is completely different from the way he thinks. Why? Two reasons, he said. One is to constantly challenge myself so I can get stronger in my own belief system. But two, if at some point I feel that that's a that school of thought is the right way of thinking, I might change my perception. Because see, you have to realize most intelligent people, even though they might be strong with their beliefs and convictions, they understand that at some point there might be some new information which will change everything, and then they might change their beliefs. Because when you're presented with new information that completely change your perspective, but you're still going to say, oh, I'm going to stick to the way I think because that's how it's always been and that's the only right way to think. That's stupid. Yes, be strong with your beliefs and convictions, absolutely. But when new information has been presented and that makes more sense, you probably should change your beliefs. Don't be so rigid and close-minded. And that's so different from what I started this video out with. So basically, truth is one, but wise people call it by different names. And don't worry about where you're getting the truth from, as long as it's the truth. If you like this video and you want to check out more videos like this, do check out my blog, theindianguy.com. theindianguy.com. And I hope to see you there.